Okay, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is Cool Online 2, Cool 91.9 FM. We coming to you live from Painesville, just around the SKD Sports Complex. And there was an incident previously between the money exchangers at the ELWA junction and that of NAFEBO. And quote unquote, they call themselves the head of money exchangers in Liberia who have come for whatever reason, but it ended up in a clash, a serious tension, and leaving several other wounded from both parties. But we opportune to be a few of them, some of the victims from the ELWA junction money exchangers, and he's a victim as we speak. Currently, he's with us. So we'd like to say good afternoon and welcome, Chief. How are you? What's your name?
I'm Aaron B. Cody.
Aaron.
Yeah.
You experienced a clash between you and some members of NAFEBO. Tell us what actually transpired and what happened this afternoon.
Where this afternoon I was seated at the ELWA junction where usually I do my business. I saw a group of guys came, some are invest with the NAFEBO written on their back. But then when they came, they asked me to do a registration. They said we should pay $32 United States dollar to do registration. So I asked them, I said, for me, I won't register because an individual will not come to me and say they're from Central Bank and they are asking me to register 32 United States dollars where I cannot get free receipt from them. So if anyone, a government want us to register, will come and give us their account where we'll go and deposit the money in their account. But for individuals to come or group of people to come and say we should register, I can't do it. So they got a man they call Nimle and Money. He ordered a boys. He said, when I send a message, you can register. You take a bus, you pack the money. Right away, I say, it can't happen. So the guys came, all of them joined me. Some poor people stick. They hit my bus, the money, everything, check off on the quota. And all of them started hitting me. I got one in the process.
There are several wounds on your hand.
Yeah.
You got bandage on your hand, and you got some cut on your arm, and you got some blood coming from your nose as well. Why is it? Have you gone to the hospital?
No, not yet. After the incident, I went to the nearby drugstore for the man to treat me. And there where they gave me all the bandage and things.
Have you been interacting with NAFEBO? Have they been coming before telling you to pay money for registration or whatever?
Yes, I've been seeing them for the past month. And for each time they come, I always told them that I will not give anybody or send because an individual who called and said they from I don't know which arm of the government to say I should pay them $32 and they just put it in their pocket and walk. So I don't trust them. So I told them that I can't pay that money.
And you can only pay through the bank,
Yeah,
and get a flat receipt.
That's what I said.
And instead they start to brutalize you.
Yeah.
So where are they now?
We came at the police station here. The other guys are in there. I went there. They say I should go to the hospital and do my medical test because I'm bleeding from the nose and from my arm.
So what exactly were you selling in your bags? You had what? Whatever.
I changed money and sell scratch card. And after the torturing, the damage my bags, all my money, chakra. I have some US dollar. Up to now, I can't find the US dollar. Only the liberty. I have not even checked the liberty, so I don't know what else on the liberty got missing. But my US dollar, I can't find the US dollar.
The few one you could get hold of was the one you got.
Come again?
The few ones you could get your hands on was the one you got.
Yeah.
Wow. So now you came to the police station. What is the police saying, or have you contacted? Do you have a leadership in the first place at the ELWA junction, the money exchangers? Do you have a leadership?
Yeah, we have a leadership, but the ELWA junction is very big. So we on our ground, I'm the chairman there. So when they came, that's why they focused on me because they said I always insult the children not to register. So he said they'll deal with the chairman.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So because you refused to pay the money, what did they say the money was for actually? The money they was to collect from you.
They said for us selling or changing money in the street, we should register $32 United States.
32 United States dollars.
Yes.
Which you refused to pay.
Yes. I did that.
Okay, so if they will create an account in the bank, then you'll be willing to pay the money and get a flat receipt.
That's what I said.
So as it stands now, you experience several wounds,
Yeah.
and I can see that you're bleeding from your nose as well. So what's the next course of action? The cases where the police is trying to intervene.
Ah, the next actions from here, I'm going to the hospital to get some medical report or some medical treatment. But then I'm here, or we call you here at least to intervene so that other people will be able to hear it, at least to come to my aid.
Have you called anywhere around Liberia, maybe from the bank or wherever, to find out whether these guys are actually from there?
The first time we met them, I have a friend at the central bank. I called him. He told us that the central bank have not given them the power to go around to seize anything from Money Changers.
So meaning what they did to it was on their own? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So as it stands now, what are you going to do? Your business was damaged. You're trying to go to the hospital. Do you have some money now with you?
I have little money on me.
Okay.
But for my US dollar, I got missing. I have food and foam in a bag. As you can see, I did only 2 were in my hand. The 2 got missing in the process.
Okay.
So for the liberty, I have not checked the liberty to come out. To come out or specific figure to say, yeah, my liberty is correct, but my US dollar, I can't find my US dollar.
We are all aware that the business, sector of this country, govern most of the business activities. What kind of expectation do you have in terms of the intervention from the business community? What is your call on to the government, to the business entities or the business institution responsible for all of you as business people in Liberia?
Yeah, I believe strongly people will come to my aid because I believe people will not feel happy to see, peaceful citizens being brutalized a day where a mere group of people will just come and say somebody should take $32 from their business and register in their pocket. So I believe people will come to my aid.
Some others are believing that the money was being collected or is to be collected for your own good.
But they cannot tell me why they're collecting the money for. That's why, for me, I refuse to pay the money.
Maybe it's because of ID cards and other stuff.
Yeah,
have you found out anything like that?
Even if it is for ID card, at least when you come in to somebody to pay money, you should be able to explain to them in detail why are they paying the money for.
So they didn't do that?
Not actually.
So now you expect the government to come in?
Sure.
And if the case is been handled by the police, are you intending to take some of the guys who attack you to court, or you're trying to just settle and see how best you people can find a common ground?
No, I'm not waiting to settle the case. I'm going to take the case to court because I lost my money. 4,000 United States dollars. Where I'm going to get that money?
So where are the rest of your friends now who were also winning in the process?
Some are in there with the police. Because for me, my wound is bad, so they say I should go to the hospital and get some medical treatment.
Okay, thank you for talking to us. What's your name again?
I'm Aaron B. Kudi.
Aaron, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so folks, thanks ever so much for watching. This is Cool Online 2, Cool 91.9. My name is William Howard. Bidding you a pleasant good day and thanks for watching.